Hey, I'm on a roll. I want to tell a little Bible story. I'm going to try to make it very, very quick. In the book, I'm not even sure which book it was, but Wisdom of Solomon. And the story is about the wisdom of Solomon, about this great, great man of multitude of riches and wisdom. The Lord blessed him. To this day, nobody was as rich as him. And there was one day, so the king would decide these judicial matters. Okay, and one day, so people would bring people into the presence of Solomon, the great king, and he would try to resolve these issues between the people with wisdom. Wisdom. So, Solomon, there were two women. Let me say this about that. So did Moses. Moses would sit and kind of, any problems, Moses would deal with them. They bring their problems to Moses. But the problem is that there were so many people, so many problems that Moses was wearing himself out. He was killing himself, dealing with all of these problems. So Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, had told him, I said I was going to make it short, and I'm not doing that right now, but I'll hurry up. He told Moses, look, some people that really love the Lord, and have them make the decisions for you, and then they can bring, whatever on a smaller level they can bring together, and then on a higher level, they can bring those people can talk to you, and you can deal with them if they can't resolve the problem. Okay, but they have to be people that love the Lord. Okay. So anyway, there was a day when Moses, there were two women that had a dispute. And the women literally, it's a terrible, terrible dispute. And what happened was, two women had a child. Two women were pregnant. And one of the women's child died in the middle of the night. And the other woman, so this woman who was barren without a child, went and stole the baby and the child from the mother who had the child that was healthy, that made it through the night, no problem. So she stole the child, and so the woman came, and the two women came before the king, the wise, wise king, Solomon. So I guess it had reached at this point. And so Solomon heard their things, and the one woman said, no, that's my baby. And the other woman said, no, that's my baby. And the other one, they were like, no, you took my baby, that's my baby. And then like, no, your baby died, this is my baby, And so Solomon went to one of his men, or soldiers there, and said, I'll fix the problem, no problem. I'll take the baby. He signaled to one of his men, give me a sword. And so Solomon, with the sword in his hand, said, give me the baby. I'm going to cut the baby in half, and each of you can have a piece of the baby. And then you'll both have the baby. So the one woman who was the actual, who had the baby, gave the baby to Solomon and said, okay, do this, and because she's not going to have my baby. She's not going to have my baby. I'm not going to give my baby up, and she can't have her. And so the other woman said no, and begged Solomon, begged him, please, let her have the baby. Just don't kill her. Just don't kill the baby. Solomon took the baby and gave the baby to the woman who begged for the baby's life. Because that was a real mother. That was a real, someone who really loved the baby. I say, get rid of marriage altogether. Get rid of it altogether. No, I don't say that. What I say is that gay men make better mothers than women anyway. Women ain't no good anyhow. They can start paying women. Women want careers. Let the women go and let the women go and have the careers and make their money. It's not, women are not so important. They're not, their job is overrated as mothers anyhow. I mean, look at how they have babies and give them away anyhow. Women aren't all that. They should start celebrating men on Mother's Day, and then men can start getting the darn monies. I mean, really. They want to repeal. They want to repeal Proposition 8. After we said no and stuff like that, and plus, Anyway, that's my point. I'm like, women don't give a darn anyway. They don't care about marriage. They don't care about kids or who raised them anyhow. Take the baby and cut it in half.